Welcome to Dating Deluxe. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and often overlooked topic. 7 signs a woman hasn't had sex for a long time. If you've ever wondered how prolonged sexual inactivity might affect someone, you're in the right place. Stay tuned until the end of the video because the last sign might surprise you. Number 1. Becoming less sociable. When a woman experiences a prolonged period without sexual activity, one of the most noticeable changes can be her social behavior. The absence of sexual intimacy doesn't just affect her physical desires, it can also lead to significant emotional and psychological shifts. One such shift is a tendency to become less friendly. This might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, social interactions are often seen as opportunities to connect with potential partners. However, the underlying dynamics at play are more complex. Number 2. Memory and focus decline. When a woman goes without sex for an extended period, the impact on her cognitive functions, particularly memory and focus, can be significant. The human mind is intricately linked to our desires, and when those desires remain unfulfilled, they can begin to consume our thoughts. Sexual frustration can lead to a preoccupation with unfulfilled needs, which can overshadow other important aspects of life. This mental preoccupation often manifests as difficulty concentrating on daily tasks, whether at work, in personal relationships, or in managing everyday responsibilities. Number 3. Sleep disturbances. Sleep disturbances are a common yet often overlooked consequence of prolonged sexual inactivity. When a woman hasn't had sex for an extended period, the resulting sexual frustration can cause a surge in mental activity, making it difficult to unwind at the end of the day. This frustration may manifest as a racing mind, filled with thoughts that prevent relaxation and disrupt the natural process of falling asleep. The lack of a regular outlet for sexual energy can also lead to an increase in stress levels, which further exacerbates sleep issues. Stress hormones, particularly cortisol, can spike, creating a vicious cycle where the inability to relax leads to poor sleep, which in turn heightens stress and sexual frustration. Number 4. Diminished self-esteem. Prolonged periods without sexual activity can significantly impact a woman's self-esteem, especially if she has previously experienced regular sexual intimacy. The absence of this connection can lead to feelings of unattractiveness, undesirability, and even worthlessness. When sexual intimacy is a regular part of someone's life, it often reinforces a sense of being desired and valued. These affirmations can diminish without it, leaving space for negative self-perceptions to grow. A woman might start questioning her attractiveness or believe that her lack of sexual activity is a reflection of her worth. These feelings can create a harmful cycle where decreased self-esteem leads to less social engagement, reinforcing feelings of isolation and unworthiness. Number 5. Increased illness. Regular sexual activity can bolster a woman's immune system by increasing the production of antibodies, which are crucial for fighting off infections and illnesses. Additionally, sex helps to reduce stress hormones like cortisol, which, when elevated, can weaken the immune response and make the body more susceptible to colds, flu, and other illnesses. Without this regular boost from sexual activity, a woman might find herself falling sick more often, as her body's natural defenses are compromised. The psychological effects of prolonged sexual inactivity, such as increased stress and anxiety, can further exacerbate this problem, leading to a vicious cycle where the lack of sexual activity leads to illness, which in turn can lower libido and make it even harder to break the cycle. Maintaining a healthy sex life is not just about physical intimacy but is also a key component of overall physical health and resilience. Number 6. Accelerated aging. One of the most surprising consequences of prolonged sexual inactivity is its potential to accelerate the aging process. This isn't just about physical changes, it's deeply connected to the psychological and emotional toll that comes with abstaining from sexual activity over time. When a woman goes without sex for an extended period, she may experience heightened levels of stress. This stress can trigger the release of cortisol, a hormone that, when chronically elevated, can lead to a variety of negative health outcomes, including accelerated aging. High cortisol levels impact various bodily functions, contributing to collagen breakdown, which is essential for maintaining youthful skin. Prolonged stress can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, which can further age the mind and body. Number 7. Weight gain. Sexual activity, while often not considered a significant calorie-burning exercise, does contribute to overall energy expenditure. During sex, the body burns calories, and although the number might not be as high as in more intense workouts, it still adds up over time. When this form of physical activity is absent, especially if other types of exercise do not compensate for it, the body may begin to store more calories as fat. This, coupled with the potential for increased stress and disrupted sleep patterns that often accompany sexual frustration, can lead to a slower metabolism and an increased likelihood of gaining weight. The absence of sex can sometimes lead to a decrease in motivation to engage in other physical activities, further compounding the issue. To counteract this, it's important to find alternative ways to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle, ensuring that the body remains in balance even when sexual activity is not a regular part of life. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and stress management are crucial in preventing unwanted weight gain during periods of sexual inactivity. If you notice any of these changes, it might be time to take a closer look at how sexual inactivity is affecting your life. Remember, it's not just about sex, it's about overall well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful content. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.